Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for clicking on this video. It's been a while since I've posted, but I am back and I'm ready to get back into it. So today I'm going to be showing you my makeup that I do at the beach, and it lasts all day long and it's super lightweight so you won't get cakey throughout the day. And if you'd like to see that, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So to start, I prepped my face with my skincare. I have videos on that. I'll link up here somewhere. It's very important to have a good skincare routine because that is the base of your makeup. Whether it's lightweight makeup or you're going like full glam, it's always good to start with a good skincare routine. So make sure you do that. What I like to do is put this on my face. And basically it's just like a bronzing face mist by St. Tropez. You can get it at, this is like a sample size, that's why it's so small, but you can get it at like Ulta and Sephora, I think, but I like to spray this on at night, so in the morning I wake up and my face kind of matches my like skin tan more than just being white because I exfoliate so much. Next thing I'm going in with is from Sunbum, and it's just a mineral tinted face lotion, so I like to start with this, especially if you're going to be out in the sun all day. This one's tinted, but it's not like tinted, if that makes sense. Like they say it's tinted, but it's like really not. Okay, so we're just gonna put some of that sunscreen on and we're gonna be gentle while doing it. Don't mind my bug bite I got right here. Sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder, but I got bit by a spider and I have it like all over my hands and it's just horrible, in my feet. Okay, now that we got the sunscreen rubbed in, I'm gonna go in with my two concealers. I have the Conceal and Hydrate concealer from Revolution. This one's in C7 and this one's C10, so I like to mix them because I'm like in between and I'm too lazy to go get a color. And I just kind of go over any blemishes that are really dark. And again, you're going to the beach, so it's okay to let your natural skin like come through even if you do have like acne scarring. And the reason I'm putting the concealer directly on my skin is because I don't have any active pimples right now. It's all just like scars, so there's like no open zits that can transfer bacteria back and forth. And then I'm just gonna take the darker one and go over it. Like so. So now you should look like this. I'm using the Morphe M439 to go over and kind of stipple it, so I'm just gonna literally tap. I'm not gonna like rub or anything because then you'll take away the coverage. And see, they're slowly disappearing. I'm also wiping my brush off in between on just like a washcloth because I don't want it to spread too far. But again, you still want to make sure you blend it out enough to where it's not gonna leave like a harsh like area like you could tell where you concealed. So I just kind of go over all the edges of them like so. Okay, so now that I have blended out my concealer and I kind of let it sit again a little bit because it doesn't set itself, but it does set down a little bit, and that helps a lot because you're gonna go in with your next product, which is the It CC cream. It's honestly my favorite product to wear. I don't recommend using it with a brush because if you do, it kind of like, for at least my experience with it, it came out super cakey. So I use the color light medium. I also have a darker one. This one's like thrashed. Oh, it doesn't even have the color on it. I'm pretty sure this one's medium. So I have medium and I have light medium, and when I get like super tan, like right now I'm just tan, but when I'm super tan, I mix both of these together and it makes magic. I'm gonna shake it, kind of loosen it up a little bit, and this again has SPF 50. That's also really good because we already put a different type of sunblock on, and now I'm going to go over with this one too, just to be extra careful not to get burnt on my face because I am using an acne cream, and that just makes me more susceptible to getting burnt because of the ingredients that are in the acne cream, so I have to be super careful. I also really like this product because I break out a lot easily with like foundations and primers and all that. That's why I don't really use a primer when I'm going to the beach, and it still lasts, and this has not broken me out at all. I've actually, guilty, but fallen asleep in it multiple times too, and like I don't wake up with any new zits. And kind of dot it all throughout my skin. It looks really light on camera, but I promise you it matches. And the reason I don't dot it on like my chin or my forehead is because basically those are my like clear areas anyways. Like there's no scars there besides my bug bite, but there's no scars or anything, so I just don't put it there. And then as I'm blending, I'll take the leftover and like dab it on those areas. I'm gonna take my dry beauty blender. I like to use it dry. For me, I find I get a little bit more coverage and it still looks natural with a dry beauty blender, and mine is really dirty, I'm sorry. Another way you can blend it out, which I do too, is also with my fingers. It comes out really natural that way and it's super pretty and glowy. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. This is what it looks like. You could still kind of see like my imperfections through, but like I said, I don't mind because I'm going to the beach, I'm going out in the sun, I don't want too much coverage, and it looks like I put a lot on in the beginning, but the sponge does pick up a lot of product. Sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I go in with my Clinique Chubby in the Nude foundation stick, and I got it in the shade, does it even, oh, 24. I don't even know how to say that word, but I'll show you. If you're my skin tone or darker, like I would for sure get the darkest one. Even though the darkest one looks like it's gonna be so scary dark, it's not. Like it's actually like probably a good color, because this one, like I'll show you. And I just like to put a little bit on my nose. All right there. Looks like it's gonna be pretty dark, right? It's not that dark. Also, I skipped concealer because I don't like wearing it to the beach because I feel like it's heavy and there's like no point. Like I kind of want my natural like dark circle-y type of like, you know, underneath my eye to show through, so it looks like I'm wearing a little bit less makeup. I'm gonna take my Morphe G1 and I'm just gonna kind of stipple this out. This product's really good. It actually blends out super, super nicely. I think it's coming up darker on camera, but I swear in person, like it's not that dark. I just kind of put a little bit on my eyelid. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender again and just kind of tap over what I just did. Even though it like isn't that, not dark, it still gives it like a glow as if like I naturally had a tan, which like I do, but not on my face. Next step is powder. I go in with the Fit Me powder. I use the color 10, which is Fair Light, and I use like the smallest amount of this because the more powder you have on, and if you're going in the water, the more obvious it is that you have makeup on, because that's what I've discovered. So I'm just gonna kind of set underneath my eye and kind of like where I get like my pores look bigger, and that in setting my eyelids. And what I'm gonna do is take a big fluffy brush. So once I got the powder on the brush, I'm gonna go into the lid and kind of just like spread it out on the brush and just kind of very lightly kind of go over what I did. I still want that natural glow to come through, but at the same time I'm not one that can't set their face. Like I have to set my face. I get so sweaty and oily, and I don't know, I've done this and it works. So I already set my face, but I forgot that I do go in with the Glossier Cloud Paint, and this one is in Beam, but this one is like such a good color if you like to make yourself look like you're burnt from the sun without actually getting a real sunburn. I normally top it off with a blush as well, so I'll still go in with my powder blush, but I just wanted to throw that in there because I really enjoy this product. So the next thing I'm going in with is my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, and I'm in the deep bronze, and then I'm just gonna take this Morphe brush I have. It's like fluffy, but it's also not, and then I'm just gonna like dip into this very lightly and just kind of go over the bronze that I put on with the cream. I'm also not trying to like contour or anything. I like to just go in circular motions. I'm using a very, very light hand with it. I do not want to disturb the CC cream because I also didn't set it like super well. And I'm just kind of hitting everywhere I put the cream. So the blush I use is Orgasm by NARS. It's just a very pretty pink and it has a little shimmer to it, so it kind of adds to that highlight and that natural glow we're going for. Go all right here, and then whatever's left like on my brush, I just kind of connect it to my nose, and then just take the littlest amount and put it over my nose. So now that we've got the blush on, we're already looking a little glowy because of the CC cream, the cream products we put below, and now the blush that also had a little shimmer in it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild highlight that the lid broke off of. But it's such a pretty color. It's like $7, which is like amazing. The color was on the lid, but I think it's called Precious Petal, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a very like, it's actually very similar to Champagne Pop from Becca. I like my highlight to not be like a stark line. I like it to look more like an all over glow. So I'm just gonna swipe it on my eyelid first and then bring it down onto my cheek and kind of connect like under my brow to here. And then whatever is left, I just put on like the apples of my cheeks. A little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit down. I need to be careful because I have that bug bite, and if I highlight that, that's not gonna be cute. So then I'm gonna take a little bit and go on my forehead. Because you know, we're going for that like sun-kissed beach, I've been at the beach all day type of look, and we don't want it to look too overdone. Now that I've finished like my base, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus and just kind of give it a set. Next, you don't want to go overboard with this step, but I am going to do my eyebrows ever so slightly because I don't want to, like, I'm not wearing a lot of eye makeup at all, if any, like it's very like natural, and if like my eyebrows are yelling at everyone and then like I have nothing on my eyes, I'm gonna look so scary. I'm just going in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3, and I'm just gonna kind of fluff them up like so. And like, see how like right here is sparse? Like I'll literally just kind of fill in areas that look sparse and try to do like brow strokes. Like I like to like push it up because like right here in the front is very thin. And then once I've finished like lightly filling them in, I just brush them up one more time. This next product is also for the brows, and it's Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. Just kind of go through and start to flick like the actual hairs. But basically, we do that. While my brows are drying, I'm going in with my Tweezerman eyelash curler, and I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Like so. This is the best eyelash curler, and I literally got it from CVS. But it works so well. Like, look at that. Where's that side? And they stay curled. This is where I'm gonna stop because I don't wear mascara to the beach very often because it just, even the waterproof ones to me, like flake off and like go in my eyeball and it hurts. But if you would like to put some on, go ahead and put it on. Also, leave me a recommendation for a good drugstore waterproof mascara that's not gonna flake into my eyes because I'm always on the hunt for that. Now that I've done that, let that brow gel dry down. I'm gonna go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel and just kind of like go over what I already did just to make sure they stay and to kind of remove some of that color. My brows a little fluffier too. The last products for this video are basically just a basic chapstick. I got this one from Whole Foods. They have really good ones. And then because I don't really have like a lip color, I'm going in with the Glossier, what are these even called? They look like lipsticks, but they're not. And I'm going in with the color Crush, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it like that. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my favorite beach day makeup. It works, and it works in the water, and that's what I like. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.